Hey, how's it going, Sati? You can probably hear my game client, huh? We're listening to Red Velvet. Yeah, I left the my mic kind of low. Eraser is huge. How are there already 13 viewers? This is all right. I can't sleep. I woke up after like an hour. 1 hour. I should change the bridge on my game client. The Night City is actually too dark. Who am I drawing? You get to figure that out. You get to figure that out as we draw. Might need to restart the tablet. I think the sensitivity setting on the tablet is not reading. What the heck? Ah, sensitivity on the brush tip is too much somehow. Just leave it here. Back to the Hyperion Bridge. I think Taishi-san is too bright. Super Pie. Uh-oh. Super Pie got some art of me. Art for me. Oh my god. This is amazing. Did you commission somebody for this or what happened? This is amazing. I like this. You asked for a commission? Wow! Who's the artist? This is the... Hold on. I'm gonna copy this and forward this to Sati, because this is awesome. Unable... Hold on. Unable to copy image preview. What? Alright, I have to download this. Okay, save image. This is awesome. I have to show Sati. This is artwork that SuperPie commissioned of me. Meal-K. 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 Two L's. No, two I's. Oh. They have a different account now. Oh, I follow them from my art account. What? I hope you paid them well. Because I already follow them. I think their Twitter's like not milk, right? They banned on Twitter. Yeah, their old account got banned. But they have a different account now. Yes, please post a link so I can RT this. No, but did they post the commission, or was it just kind of like... I guess I have to follow them on main now too, and not just the art account. They wanted to give it to me, and then they asked you to do it? What the heck? Okay. I accept my fate. I accept my fate. In the meantime, we're gonna draw some shoes today. For now. Has anybody been able to figure out who we're drawing tonight? Some of y'all know. Some of y'all are smart enough to figure it out. Bonus points if y'all name the exact battle suit and or augment. VK, good try, Gitsu, but no, we're not drawing VK. We drew VK like yesterday. I already posted a drawing of VK. I might need to restart the tablet. It's picking up the stylus way too, like, it's clinging to the stylus way too much. Or the stylus is clinging to the panel detection way too much. Wow, this is way off. Yeah, this is way off. Well, who can guess the battle suit? Supa, Defi-sama slapped you into T5 Myriad. That is HOT. Close, but not quite. What's the next associated suit that has the same outfit? Gitsu's close. Gitsu's really close. Danzai, see? Somebody knew. MG knew. MG knows. I couldn't sleep, MG. I went to sleep. I slept for like an hour and then the brainworms hit. I got screwed up. We're just doodling everything that we can. You can see here too, right? It's Danzai from a different view. Wow, they actually put textures on the underside of the shoe. Have you looked at the underside of the shoe? There's an actual texture on the underside. Like, they actually did not forget this. I wish I was just tired enough to just lay down and close my eyes and actually just sleep like a normal human being. Thankfully, I'm not streaming tomorrow, so I don't have to be worried about being awake or anything. This is all just technical exercises. I just wanted to just practice drawing shapes and whatnot. Like treads, yeah, they're kind of like treads, but not quite because it's just the underside of a high heel shoe, right? So I guess it's more like the sole. 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 MG, do you think I should find a wig, a pink wig, to dress up like Elysia for the stream? I tried looking for one. I couldn't find one that matched the hairstyle. Yeah, with the long coattails, right? Long coattails. Wow, something with the proportion of this is just way off. Oh, my favorite song on the whole album. Whenever I hear this album, and especially this song, I think about my time in February of 2018 when I was in a shitty mail terminal. It was just this giant warehouse. But we were sorting mail that was supposed to get sent to Syria. We had troops in Syria, so we had to manually sort out the mail because the contractors wouldn't touch it because technically Syria mail going to Syria was like outside of their contract. So of course, and they're not gonna do extra work, not get paid for it, you know. So yeah, okay, so it's down to us to do it. Anyways, this song just comes to mind. Cause I remember one day I was out there just sorting, and I can't remember if it was by myself or what, but this is the song that my PTSD associates The fucking sorting mail in Kuwait. Oh, thanks, not a profit. Malding already? Hey, Tank. You know, I had half a mind to not listen to K-pop and just run the audio from Hathaway, Gundam Hathaway on the side. Just let my hair grow out. Should be long enough by 5.1. Grow my hair out, but shave the beard, right? You want a pen display? The regular tablet is hard to draw on. No, regular tablet is perfectly fine. Regular tablet is actually easier if you're doing painting, like digital painting. Um, so just increase your brush size and digitally paint. Yeah. Tank, I've probably watched Hathaway, Gundam Hathaway, like 5 times now, just in the course of the last week. I rewatched Unicorn as well. And in the end, I realized that Gundam and Evangelion more or less I hate to say this, but it's like the resonating themes of like understanding one another and not having the boundary of space of like, to understand people across space time. That's kind of what stood out to me after rewatching Unicorn while also having watched Thrice Upon a Time. I mean, just everybody have a psycho frame, you know? It feels weird. You know what also feels weird? Spending a lot of money on a piece of hardware that eventually gets outdated. Whereas the regular non-display tablet doesn't really get outdated. But I'm also just salty because this Cintiq companion that I have is like this is a Generation 3 i7 mobile from like 2013. Yeah, Thrice Upon a Time was amazing. I mean, it's not like highbrow or anything, but it's a comfortable ending to what has traditionally been plagued with like a lot of controversy, right? I saw one tweet, they were like rebuild 1.0 or 1.11 what we expected, 1 point or 2.2 what we wanted, 1.3 what we deserved, or 3.3.0 is like what we deserved, and then like Thrice Upon a Time 3.0 plus 1.0 is like what we needed. I was like, that's actually quite accurate in the mood. But yeah, I highly recommend watching Thrice Upon a Time on Amazon Prime. I also really recommend Gundam Hathaway on Netflix. Um, but Gundam Hathaway requires watching Char's Counterattack as like pre-context. You can sort of skip it, but it fills a lot of context. Wish you could have lived it. Um, I mean, yes and no. Like, Evangelion, watching Evangelion in the mid 2000s or the late 90s, you know, and then like end of Evangelion, when you first watch that the first time, it's a little jarring, especially when you're like a teenager and you have no idea what to make sense of any of that, you know? But then as you get older, some of it starts to make some kind of sense. Some of it. Gundam Hathaway. All right. Well, I think we move to a different part after this. Maybe we go back to this side, right? You watch the OG series at least 3 times in your lifetime, and that they're supposed to. They're supposed to feel like a fever dream. Like the straight up, I think the most generally accepted explanation is that everything in the last 3 episodes overlaps with everything that happens in the end of Evangelion original alternate ending. Except it's like all the bloodshed is happening outside in real time, and then everything that's like in those episodes is like, you know, the regular main ending is happening in his head. But then the whole concept is like once you get to the Omedeto scene, that's when he wakes up and he comes back out into reality. Shinji Omedeto scene, yeah. Omedeto, Omedeto. Congratulations, 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 congratulations. Alright, we'll probably change the album. I've probably let this playlist play through like at least twice already. Oh, they did have a new EP, didn't they? We can go listen to that new EP. I don't think I listened to that one on stream yet. Let me turn on the fan. Hopefully the fan doesn't get picked up by the microphone. Defi, welcome back with the return raid. Welcome back. How was your stream? How was your molding session? Did you get the score you wanted to, or did you not? Oh, since Defi's here, we can actually draw a Sealy here in a bit. Since I owe Defi a sketch from forever ago. Are emulators bannable? No, they're perfectly legal. Because technically, even if you're topping up from emulator, it's still going through. It's still processing through Google Play. So as long as they get the money through the platform, then I think they don't really care. Yeah, Defi, I had Ziazis coaching me through the Coatl fight, the Coatl and the tank fight, and I was just like, I'm so slow. I took a 696 on the tank, and then Coatl, we landed on 31.2, and it's like, oh yeah, but you know, 520 is possible easily for comfort, and I'm just like, I don't have the hair for this. Tank, if you're still here, there's literally a new boss, which is a rehash of an old boss that is literally a tank that they brought back. Just wish I was tired enough to just go to sleep. But right now, it just feels like if I'm not drawing, then I'm wasting my life. I'm wasting time. So I hate this feeling too. Because it means I might be a workaholic. If I'm not drawing, if I'm not streaming, if I'm not balding on something. Anyways, this is bonus content for y'all. Bonus round. It was funny too because when our replacements in Kuwait arrived, I definitely had a hard time letting go and letting them take over because like there was a process to everything, and I knew a lot of ins and outs of like what zip code goes to what base type of thing, and I had contacts at the Air Force and the Navy, and well, mostly the Air Force because like whenever there was some shit that went wrong with the paperwork, like the Air Force would call me because my night shift NCO, the sergeant that was on the night shift, always be fucking shit up, and I would always get a phone call from the Air Force at like 3, 4 a.m. I'll be like, all right, I'll try and figure it out. Pale Blood, what's up? Oh, hello. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Zikabla's great. In what? Yeah, in Hawkeye. In Hawkeye. 0 seconds on tank on EU. Wait, but you haven't already on breakthrough on Exalted, Defi? Wow, I couldn't pull it off. Oh, still in Masters. This is the last week of Masters for you, though, right, Defi? It was super scuff on my NA account, Defi. Um, I ended up with a 36K, but it was like a hard fought 36K. Like I had to run. What did I end up running? I was HFS Phoenix with Vermilion Knight doing Irene TB charge attack into Blood Dance. Um, and HFS was the only time fracture I had. I kept, and then on the main account, I kept screwing up during the transition. Like that transition is just not easy for me. Yeah, tell me your journey, Pale Blood. I went to art school with Noah fucking Bradley. All right, that guy's canceled. He's dead to me. He's dead to the internet. But that's who I went to art school with. Noah Bradley. Noah fucking Bradley. Uh, I went to art school with Eric Pfeiffer. He's working at Bungie now. And then Allison Smith. She's working in the animation industry. She was working at Warner Brothers for a bit, and like she did some work at Nickelodeon, I think. Um, God, I used to want to work at Blizzard a lot. Even before all the news recently that came out, like I was already kind of that dream had already died. Um, and like right now, my only solace, like my only peace of mind regarding that wanting to work at Blizzard is that when Brizia posted her like basically her story of her time at Blizzard and the harassment that she suffered, the only silver lining and my only solace was that she said that when she got transferred to the StarCraft 2 art team, that was the best time that she had, which means that Samwise Didier was still doing a good job. So, and then she also did a killer job on StarCraft Brood War Remaster, StarCraft Remastered for StarCraft 1. But then it all fell apart after that. She was like, at the end of her story, she was like, "Yeah, Warcraft Reforged was my worst experience ever," and all I could do was just be sad because there's nothing else I could like. Ah, fuck, you know. It's funny though. Buzz Dallas was like, he was pushing me to like, oh hey man, you need to apply to work at MiHoYo. You need to get a job at MiHoYo doing concept art. I don't think I'm good enough, man. Anyways, welcome to the after hours stream. I hope you enjoy your time here. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. Daffy, are you headed to go sleep or work on homework or something? Beat Saber. Try to fix sleep. I tried to fix sleep too, and I failed. Good luck, Deppy. I hope you have better chance at doing that. All right. Imagine sleeping. I try. I try. You went to concept design school in 2012, unable to finish. Kind of gave up entering the game industry a few years later. Yeah, you entered the school in a premature mental age. Understandable. After I graduated from art school, I felt like didn't learn anything, so I did another concept art online schooling called the art department. I don't know if you remember the art department, but at the time, 2012, it was like it was big hype on the internet. Illustration Academy with a little bit of conceptart.org, right? Yeah, I once I got in there and was doing the foundation year again, I was like, half this shit I already learned. I was like, I'm wasting my money here. I'm wasting my money and time. But it was kind of a wake up call, like, I could be way better than I was. And I really just needed to apply a lot of the concepts that I learned. But yeah, the I still feel a lot of that self comparison. Um, I actually had a short Twitter inner exchange with an NSFW artist recently where it was just like, oh no, it wasn't that one. But I feel that lately, like even now, even in the fan art space with Honkai, I just feel like lately it's just been feeling like I'm not doing enough, like the Dream Theater song Never Enough. So, but the silver lining is that nowadays you don't need to necessarily be in the games industry to make a career as an artist. Like there's plenty of ways to hustle and like earn currency as a freelance anything as an independent artist. It's funny too because like a couple of the fan artists, I wanted to send them a little bit of money to help them gotcha their HOFS, and they were like they didn't even have coffee links, Ko-fi links. I was like, all right, whatever. Should we practice coloring? Nah, you know what? There was one art teacher that I had from one of those online classes. He was like, you need to make sure that all your lines are like connected. And I understand why he said that because like when you do color flatting and you want to just paint bucket tool stuff, you need to make sure that your negative spaces are properly enclosed. So, Pale Blood, do you still maintain a portfolio somewhere? It is a big hill to climb. You're not wrong. But just like learning how to play Honkai, just like learning how to play any instrument, the more you do it, the faster you get, the better you get. The more you learn, and then you just get better with time. Self study, reading, studying grandmasters. drawing from life, all that stuff doesn't go away. Heck, whatever. Let me just pull up another layer. All right, let's practice some color flatting. Kind of got into hiatus for a few years. Himeko and Kiana whooped your ass in the drawing again. Thank you, Everlasting Flame. Yeah, yeah. Now you gotta watch Everlasting Flame, but you gotta play Smell of the Game from Guilty Gear on the side. That's a fun time. That's a grand old time. A couple of the people who tried it, they were like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not a perfect lining up, but like, yeah." When Kiana explodes and fires, like the first time, if you line it up right, that is the first time in the vocals of Smell of the Game when he goes, "That is bullshit blazing." Kiana explodes into flame. One character a week, yeah, Gitsu. I tell you right now, if you draw Baiken right now, because she's hot topic right now. Baiken and Jacko, draw them this week, because the new trailers just dropped, right? Baiken and Jacko are flavor of the week, flavor of the month right now. Can also draw Naga Ryuki because Hatoshi won Evo. This is the current song is Hello Sunset by Red Velvet. Baiken on Samurai Showdown. Yeah, Baiken on Samurai Showdown. People are so excited. I don't even have Sam Show, but people are excited. Tatami's. I think they're probably working on like redesigning her for GGST, right? Like updating her character art and everything. Okay, we'll listen to this song and then Maybe we switch to Dreamcatcher? Gunpla stream when? I don't know if I'll ever stream Gunpla again until like maybe after I get partnered. I don't know. Gunpla, you remember how boring those whole Gunpla streams were? Like those were hard times, man. Gunpla stream is like that's I don't know if I have the personality to pull that off at this current juncture. Maybe one day I'll bring them back. It's been a while since I did a Gunpla stream. Alright, let's go look for some Dreamcatcher, because didn't Dreamcatcher drop a new album recently? Or like a new EP or something? Summer Holiday, also 6 songs. They have a 1-minute intro, so it's only 5 songs. Ah, what the? So this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's the tracking on it is less good. Do I still have some fear of showing off my stuff to ex-classmates, like afraid of their judgment over my art progress? Not really. Um, I don't really. I just kind of put my stuff out there, and then I don't even know if like my ex classmates really ever check it out. Like maybe one or two, right? Like I know Eric Weibel on Twitter. He'll probably see my stuff, but like I don't know. It's weird. I feel like I've lost touch with a lot of them. I feel like there was a point, and maybe this is like the the late 2000s, early 2010s mentality where it's like, oh, you meet somebody on social media and you just kind of feel like, oh yeah, we'll just stay in touch forever because we're on social media, you know? No, that doesn't really happen. Like over time, people change, and even with the internet, people drift apart. Um, I don't know. I kind of just I got to a certain point where, and maybe it was just because like where I was in my headspace, I was a little bit cocky in art school because of like how much time I spent in high school. But then at the same time, like after I got out of art school, I was kind of like, man, I was shit. I'm shit at art. I need to hustle and grind. So I think as the more work that you produce, at a certain point, you develop confidence in your strengths as an artist. Like for me, I'm pretty confident in my line work when I have to, but I actually don't do as much line work when I'm producing an illustration. It's all painting, and painting is all shapes. So the line work is just disappears, right? Because you paint over it. You can't really see here because this is all like fast sketches and stuff, but I think the more time you spend in your sketchbook, um, it's almost like a religious experience when you're in the sketchbook because it's between you and the page. Nobody else has to know unless you want to show off, on social media afterwards. But like, saw one pro artist recently tweeted that, like one of the things that they wish that they had known when they got into art, right? Because that was like a real big meme tweet that was getting quote retweeted. Like, what was one thing that you wish you had told yourself, before you got into art? One of the ones was saying like, I wish that somebody told me that the sketchbooks were supposed to be messy, type of thing. And so the sketchbook is where you build confidence in your art. You make all your mistakes there, so that when you iterate on the page for your final, you know, you already have the problem solved. And art is visual problem solving. Visual problem solving, especially illustration and concept art, right? It's like it's all supposed to be really messy. Well, illustration starts out messy and then you clean it up depending on what the final project specifications require. You wish you could not care what other people think. It's a I can't escape it entirely, right? Like obviously when I post on the internet, I can't escape looking at the metrics. I do try to keep an eye on the metrics, for better or worse. But the as a practiced skill, you kind of have to practice not caring. If that even makes sense remotely. But I understand. It's not easy. But I feel like it is something that can be practiced. But that's also the nice thing about, like, when you're working in your sketchbook, because, like, you don't have to show it to anybody if you don't want to. Just draw stuff, post it, and do it all over again without your mind wandering somewhere else. Well, it's okay to let your mind wander, and that's what the sketchbook is for. You only care what my DeviantArt community thinks about my art. Yeah, Pachi, I mean, DeviantArt is resurging. It's having its resurgence. Lily, hello. Sorry, I missed your message here. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I could scroll this up. Fill any personality gap with a cool-looking VTuber rig. I want a GTuber rig. I want a Gundam avatar. Did you ever watch Bill Divers Re-Rise? They had GTubers in that show. They were like memeing on YouTubers. They're like, I'm a GTuber. And Captain Xeon. Captain Xeon. To punish injustice. Captain Xeon's special move was literally colony drop. Oh my god. I know the series. I don't know if Tank is still here, but Tank, if you're still here, if you ever get the chance, it's a little meme. It's a little childish, but Bill Divers Re-Rise. Bill Divers Re-Rise has some quality memes in some of those episodes. Um, Maybe I can find a clip of the Captain Xeon thing. Captain Xeon, he drops colonies on evildoers for justice. Let's see if I can. I want to see if there's like a footage piece of. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. This is mainly for Tank. Just to catch the memery of this. I don't know if that link even works. Let me actually check to make sure this link even works. Because I don't even know if Bill Divers Re-Rise still airs. Okay. Oh, it works. So Build Divers is a spin-off series about building Gunpla. And it's funny because this Gundam is literally a new Gundam painted in, red comic colors. If you like the show, subscribe to my channel. Captain Zeon. Anyways, hang on 1 second. I think I got the colors all wrong. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I still update my DeviantArt every now and then. All my recent Honkai artwork I've been posting there. It's been alright, you know. But sometimes you do kind of have to ask yourself the hard questions, like, do you really want to be doing this for a living? Or, like, in my case, I just can't see myself doing anything else. So, one way or another, I push myself to do it. For better or worse, I push myself to just keep making art. I mean, putting a lot of time into a piece is not necessarily a bad thing, but you got to know when you need to like stop and move on, right? Like once you get to a point where you feel like, all right, now I'm just noodling on it and I'm not actually progressing the piece, or you get to a point you realize, oh, I need to restart like 5 stages back or like 3 stages back. Those types of moments you need to that and that only comes with time and experience. Um, Sometimes setting limitations on what media that you use, like don't like okay, I'm only gonna do ballpoint only for this drawing, and then once you're done, you're done, you know. Or this next illustration, I'm gonna go all out to the best of my ability. ZBK, what's up, man? What's up? Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about Captain Zeon dropping colonies as a special move. You remember Captain Zeon from Build Divers? Oh, why is this the Okay, here we go. Ah. Captain Zeon's special move is a fucking colony drop. Made a lot of progress in PGR. Great. I still have very little context on what progress actually looks like in PGR. But as long as y'all are enjoying PGR, that's a good thing to me. Fucking colony drop. I can't get over that. This special move is a colony drop. It's like the ultimate meme. And they could only really get away with it in a side spin-off like that. Am I using a Karen? A what? Celestiva, hello. What banner should you be wishing for in Honkai for characters? Give me 1 second. Let me change this album first. Celestiva, if you have dorm cards, you can use the dorm cards in dorm supply, but usually you want to roll an expansion. Right now, highly recommend going for Flame Scion. She's the hot topic of Honkai right now. So, if you've got crystals, Flame Scion would be the one to go for. However, if you are below 20k crystals, the alternative path is just to hold all your crystals and keep stockpiling crystals until 5.2, when the Flame Scion probably gets a rerun, and then you can guarantee that you get her. Show off my Evo skills? No, I don't have Evo skills, dude. I basically I do like the most basic ass combos. The basic, three punch strings and like maybe four punch, four hit combo type stuff. I think the last time I played, I was playing Eno. Stroking the big tree. STBT. Back backdash 5K the Hotashi special. I really liked Maximilian's little clip about Hotashi. You know how he was talking about how like Hotashi just spent all that time in the lab figuring out matchups and stuff, and I was like, damn, yeah. I think Dreamcatcher's concept of like singing K-pop but over like pseudo metal guitar tunings is so smart. Let's make K-pop but add distortion guitars. think that's good enough for now. An hour and a half? Alright. That film case is still in production. Damn. Did they send you an email to let you know like what the progress is on it? Alright. Well, hopefully it arrives sooner rather than later. I really don't know what their actual lead times end up being and, you know, what with the shipping and everything like. Well, thanks everybody for being here. I think I'm out of energy as far as painting and drawing and coloring and whatnot. Maybe I can push a little further. Okay, now I'm done. Add one more set of highlights. Okay, we're done. We're done here. We're done here. My job here is done, but you didn't do anything. Alright, well, let me go throw this up on Twitter. Thanks everybody for being here. Flips cape, yep. Whoosh. Huh. Looks okay. Kinda. Hemiko. Hemicopium. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, Pale Blood. I wanna see your art. Drop that art station link. Maybe the ad's still running. Maybe you can't hear me. Whose feet was he drawing? Totally FBI. Here, can we, does this work? Yeah, this works. Whose feet? Look at these feet. Look at them feet. Them feet. Them feet. Pale Blood is all your galleries the same ID? Pale Blood YPJ Art Station. I can just Google it. Yeah, links are disabled. Artstation.com/paleblood YPJ. Page not found. Hey, Visu, welcome to the stream. We're actually over, but here, let me show you what I was working on. YPJ66. Okay, YPJ66. Holy shit! This is so fucking good! Well, I will give you it. Let me sign in so I can give you a follow. Invalid what? Alright, give me 1 second. Like, follow. Did you finish this? Oh, 5 days ago. Oh, damn it. 5 days ago. Did you submit this for the painting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you passed the anything before it has to be after August 12th. So you can submit this for the contest. You should submit this for the contest. Straight up. Do it. Do it. Okay, good. I need to come up with a new painting because I published mine before the contest, and I felt like I need to do something else. All right. Drawing cross. Yeah, somebody on Hello Lab asked me why I put muscles on Kiana. I'm like, okay. It's like, okay. Why she has muscles? Okay. Why wouldn't she have muscles? Alright, well, that's it for now. See you all later. I'll be back on Thursday, regular Honkai content. And, yeah. I'm gonna try to calm down and maybe drink water or something. Maybe watch Hathaway again. Have a good night! Have a good night! I'm just gonna click.